Hey everyone, what's going on? It's BradPhusion here, and today I'm playing some more Space Engineers, and it's actually kind of cool tonight. It's actually not a heat wave anymore. At least so we hope. It's still warm, but it's not as hot as what it was. Anyways, in this video, because I realized in my previous few videos, I've actually gone away from using gravity and stones for a little while because, well, there's nothing really new I can really create with it. I kind of covered the basics, and I've let you guys design what you guys want to design from it, and I've just kind of left it at that. So today, or at least in the past few hours, I've decided to make something a little bit different from what I normally do, and that is this thing. Yeah, that dropped my FPS down for a few seconds. Now, you're probably starting at this wondering what on earth it is. I thought it would be nice to try and make a sort of mini-game kind of thing in Space Engineers, and that's what this is. So let me go on the front door here, and you have this huge open box. And obviously this can be adapted for when multiplayer comes out, but currently I've just got it set up for single player. And there is one slight problem, and I'll get to that in a second, but the basics of this is, because I have a stone in my inventory, I have quite a bit in my inventory actually, I don't know where this all came from. Unless it was given to me. But anyways, I have a stone in here, which is what I'm going to drop. I might drop something smaller eventually. But what's going to happen is, because there's a gravity field all around each edge of this thing, the stone is going to bounce around inside here, hopefully not hitting any walls. But I did make them quite thick. And the objective is, you have to avoid the stone for as long as you can. And I thought that was pretty basic. The only problem is, the gravity increases over time. So for example, if I let myself go here, it'll start flinging me back and forth a lot quicker. So that is obviously one downside to having, well, to the gravity generators anyways. But I did make each wall about 3 walls thick, I think, so if it does get damaged a bit, I can just repair it, or it can go horribly wrong and it's going to be quite a funny and short video. But I did place all this around here, just, I guess, a viewing deck for anyone who wants to watch behind the comfort of a small wall that probably won't protect you in the slightest. So, I guess without further ado, I'm just going to start. I should show you guys the outside first as well, if you guys didn't see it at the start of the video. So what I've got set up here is, there's actually a gravity gen here. There's 2 on the sides. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Just so it covers the whole box. 2 more on the bottom and 1 more on this side here. And that covers the whole thing basically. Did I leave a hole here? It doesn't matter, I don't think it'll hit there. So yeah, I'm going to go back inside. I'm going to drop down the stone and see what happens. Actually, I'll drop down a small stone, just to see whether or not that can actually do any damage. Because I'm pretty sure a slight hit on the cockpit is enough to destroy the cockpit. So here I'm going to get a slight motion this way, there we go. What should I drop? I'll drop the iron ore. Okay, dropped it, and there it goes. Did it go away? No, it's still bouncing around. It's extremely hard to see, but I was hoping that's what some of the lights would be good for. Let's see if I can still find it bouncing. Oh, there it is! Yes, it's still bouncing around. But it's extremely hard to see, so I'm going to have to go with the bigger one. But it is not bouncing out, and it hasn't caused too much damage. Because I think it bounced over here, but I didn't see it leave anything behind. So I'm going to go with the big stone. This will probably ruin... Oh no, there it is. It's bouncing around, having a fun time. So you can imagine this being a sort of multiplayer thing, and the way I was going to set up multiplayer would be, you would have 2 large ships instead of small ships with just 1 thruster either like left and right, and they would have a gravity generator on it. And what you have to do is you'd have to use your... Did that go right past me? You'd have to use your gravity generator to deflect it back at the other person in a sense of like ping pong. But because there's no other players here right now, I have to use the field. Oh, it looks so adorable going back and forth. Can I see that from inside the ship? Hello? I mainly made this to go back and forth, but it has thrusters on every angle, just in case you need it. So there we go, there's a little stone. Hello! Oh, it can't get me from there. Oh, I'm gonna go forward a bit so I can mess around with it. It seems to be stuck on that axis though. And as I say that, it disappears. Oh no, there it is. Hit me! Oh, it didn't hit me. Where'd it go? I don't know where it went. It's way too small for me to see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out the big rock, which might crash the game. By the way, I'm not using my light because when I turn this on, it lags out the game quite severely for whatever reason now. Oh, did the small rock stop? Or is it just lingered in the middle now? It's lingering in the middle. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, A little bit forward momentum. And oh, I'm gonna regret this. There's ice now. Huh. Yeah, they must have just dropped a whole bunch of stuff in your inventory just for the sake of it. So here goes the 1k stone. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Okay, in the ship. In the ship, or I'm gonna lose. Did it break out? No, it didn't break out. No. Okay, there it is. So I guess, yeah, like I said, the objective is to avoid it, but you can't see it when it's behind you. Oh, there it goes. It hasn't broken anything yet. It's just kind of lingered around. It looks like it goes through that thing over there. I swear it does. I want to see what happens if it hits me. Hit me! Oh, you hit me. You bastard, it didn't break me though. So yeah, I guess you can try and see how long you can last. You can probably put more stones in here if you really want to. But obviously just one stone isn't that much. But I'm amazed it hasn't broken out yet, so that's kind of a good thing. Like playing asteroids. Just with one asteroid that's kind of not doing a good job of hitting me. I thought it would speed up a bit actually. But I'm having quite an easy job like just defending myself against it right now. So maybe, should I drop all the other stuff? I'll drop all the other stuff just for the fun of it, just to have fun. I will put this map up on the workshop if you guys want to mess around with it yourself. So I'll do that once I finish with this video and everything like that. So drop you, drop you, drop you. How much stuff is it giving me? Jeez, drop you, drop you. Oh, you're just still bouncing up and down, are you? God damn it. Okay, I need to get more motion going with these droppings of mine. So I'll send you over there, send you over there, and I'll put a few over here as well. So you, there we go. We got a few rocks bouncing around now. Like it would be more fun if they were all bigger rocks, and I'm drifting because I have my dampeners off. So here I'm gonna get to my little ship here, and oh, you got pretty close then. Wasn't even paying attention. I guess the hardest thing is now to pay attention to all the rocks. Now, this, like I said, this would be a lot more fun with other people because the room would be a little bit more crowded. You can obviously have a smaller room if you want a smaller room. I just went with this size because I was a bit afraid the gravity would intersect. But what if these can actually destroy my ship, though? Because, I mean, the big rock did hit me front on, but it didn't do anything against me. If I turn my light off, I get a lot more FPS. But I left it on so you guys can kind of see where the rocks are. Actually, it doesn't even give the rocks a shadow. This makes them a little bit easier for me to see. Come on, hit me! Hit me with your rocky stuff. God, I'm actually having to chase after the rocks to get them to hit me now. Come back here! Maybe, I was thinking of maybe incorporating a gun, but I don't know how that would really work. I mean, maybe you could have a machine gun? Because it would, it'll slightly damage the walls, wouldn't it? Come on! I want you to hit me! Maybe the gravity field's not strong enough. There we go, it hit me and it did nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, so the gravity's not strong enough. So, you know what I do with that? I'm just going to increase the gravity. And, hopefully, when I do this, the ship... Oh, look at my shadows. Hopefully, the ship won't get destroyed by the rocks going faster and faster. So here we have... Oh, there should be gravity generated. Did I change it out? There we go. Gravity gen. Here we go. And I'll put one more here. Oh, hang on. And there we go. So I'll put you and you. That should put one on the other side as well, if I'm that lucky. Am I that lucky? Did you put one? No, you didn't. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Do it this way then. Do it manually. And you go there. And now these ones should fall into sync quite easily. So this should be twice as fast, hopefully, if my guessing is correct. I'm not going to say calculations because I can't be bothered doing any calculations in this game. A lot of the stuff I just do is me just messing around and it's my brain just making stuff up. So there we go. Let's go back inside and see if anything is going wrong. I mean, that's trial and error, isn't it? Also, the rock is going around like crazy. It's going a little bit faster now. And this little ship hasn't suffered any damage yet. So where's the big rock? Where are you? Oh, there you are. It seems to be hanging around the bottom section a little bit. Did I do the top ones? Maybe... Hang on, that seems to be lingering there for a reason. I think I did something wrong. Ah, there we go, back inside. I think... I swear I did the top. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that was my fault. No, I did do the top, and I'm sure I did the bottom as well, because that was turned on. And maybe it's just... maybe that's just where it ends up after a while. I think that might be what happened. Yeah, so there's 2 down there. So it's all even. And they should be spread out quite evenly. Maybe having as a cube, the whole thing as a cube might be a little bit easier, so keep that in mind if you want to make your own. But it seems to be lingering there right now, so I'm going to change it a bit if I can catch it. Oh god, this is going to be troublesome. Stone, come here. Wow, okay. Thank you, Stone. Glad you listen to me every now and then. Okay, so I'm going to stand in the corner here, and I'm going to launch it. There we go. So now it's going a lot quicker, and a lot more recklessly than it was before. And I'm actually afraid that it's gonna hit me before I can get in here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There you are. Hey buddy. Wanna come hit me now? Oh, nope. Is it doing a certain pattern? I think... oh, Jesus. Okay, so yeah, imagine having 3 or 4 large stones in here. Obviously I can get a lot more. Actually, should I do that for you guys? Don't hurt my ship, Stone. I'm watching you. Well, I won't be watching you when I'm gone. Oh, okay, fine then. Be like that. Is it actually damaging the walls now? Or is the gravity actually working how I wanted it to work? I think it's not actually damaging anything. Which is cool. Hey. Do not hit the ship. I'll be back in a second. I'm afraid it's going to hit the little Dublaki. Anyway, I'm going to go grab another 1,000 kgs of stone, and then I'll throw a few more in and I'll end the video. So actually, I'll be back in a second, so... okay, so I grabbed one more 1k stone because you can only carry 1 at a time, so... it must have hit my ship. Did you do what I think you did, Stone? Did you hit my ship? It must have, because it wasn't facing the ground last time I left it. Nothing appears to be damaged, at least not that I've noticed, but I'm going to throw on the other stone now and see what mayhem we can get up to. Now, that one seems to be moving kind of quickly still, not as much as I'd like. But there we go, big stone, you can have your fun as well. And should we... oh, there we go, there was a collision. What damage did it do to... nothing. It didn't look like it did much at all. Little dent, but other than that, it seems to be quite fine. So let me get inside my ship and see what we can get up to now. Do I need the big lights for you guys? I don't think I do. But those were getting... where's the really fast one? Wasn't there one going really fast? Oh, there was that one. Okay. So you guys can name this... you guys can name this whatever you want. I was thinking of calling it Gravity Bomb Arena. Just because of the fact that the stones are affected by gravities and... maybe I could... no, I was going to say you could attach bombs to them. But I mean, you could make a bigger sort of a projectile if you wanted by simply locking in stones to a landing gear to something that has bombs attached to it. And you could make yourself try to avoid that. I mean, that's always something you could do. Not something I really intend on doing in this, because I wouldn't want everything to blow up, but... I mean, still, this is... I mean, like I said, you can imagine what this would be like with multiple stones, and I want to see what happens if one of them actually hits me. It's like, come on, hit me! Yeah, I was hoping there would be some damage, but apparently asteroids hitting you don't deal as much damage as what you'd think. So there they go, they're slowed down a bit now, but I want to show you guys this just small thing I was making. Like I said, I'll put this up in the workshop for you guys to mess around with, but that was basically... actually, can I... come here. Did I get you? No, I didn't get you. Come here. Come here for a second, you silly stone. Yes. No. I'm holding down T. I figured the flying past and holding down T thing would work. Okay, I have to think like a stone to catch the stone. No. There we go. Okay, that was making a terrible joke. Come back here. Come back here, you bastard. You're not... yes, okay. Did that combine all stones into one? Yes, it did. Okay. There we go. We have a massive stone now, just to see whether or not we can wreck the arena before we finish up. So here we go, dropping the 2k stone. Amazed I didn't collide with anything, but I was expecting... oh, there we go. It did collide and slowed down a bit. Oh, well, you're going to be stuck on that axis now, aren't you? There we go, I caught you this time. So let me see what happens if I do a slightly less dangerous swing here. So what if I drop you around about here? Oh, there you go. That's a bit better. He's still lingering around the inside. You did do a little bit of damage, and you didn't damage the ship even though you hit it. Okay, so obviously a little bit fast. Oh, there we go. There's actually some damage here, but it didn't break through the walls, so I think you'll be safe with just even a 1 wall thick arena. So yeah, that was my gravity bomb arena. I think I'm going to stick with that name, but you guys can call it whatever you guys want. Let me know what name you would want this game mode or this thing called. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.